Hi everybody, it's Sandy here from a very cold and snowy UK. We've all got layers on today. We're all tucked inside really. It just is, it's a whiteout outside for me just now, and it's been snowing on and off, and I know that so many of you in different parts of the country are experiencing, hi Rachel, hi BB, are experiencing various degrees of snow, and yeah, we've got strong winds and snow today, so it's very it's a powerful time for sure. I know many of us have gone through some major changes since the eclipse at the end of January, and as many of you know, I have not only had the passing of my ex-husband and buddy for the last 42 years, but also I've been here in this beautiful Rosy Temple on the edge of the New Forest for 5 years, and out of the blue my landlord has decided to sell the property, so I'm in the process of also relocating my my Rosy Temple space. Hi Lucia, thank you for joining. So this is really a time of, it feels to me, of completions and endings in order for something new to be birthed and brought forward. Hi Lisa. So this is a really powerful time, and it was very interesting when I came to do the mandala up, the rose petal mandala for the full moon. There was a strong guidance to have 9 candles on the peripheral of the rose and crystal mandala. So it just felt really powerful that this is such a strong time of completing patterns, completing passages or journeys with others, and being open to this next phase, this next passage of time as we go through 218. What's it calling us to? What's opening up for us? What's inviting us forward? So these are powerful times, and as I've contemplated this moving of the Rosy Temple, there has been quite a challenge because I didn't feel prepared for that move. I had a sense that I was going to be moving this year, but it's like the timing of it was decided for me. And what's come really clear is the fact that the development, the process, is of course to build the Rosy Temple within, so that the Rosy Temple goes wherever we go, and we just expand into that space and create that field of frequency from that alignment. So interestingly, one of the roses that I've been so called to work with myself over this last week or so, since I had that piece of news to add into my mix of shift and integration, one of the roses that I've been really drawn to work with is the one of the ones that's an extra one beyond the deck. It's one of the cosmic roses, and this one is the Earth Star Rose. And I'm beginning to realise just the importance. Hi Erica, hi, thank you for joining. The importance of the Earth Star chakra as an underpinning for us that really guides us as to where our energy field docks with the earth energies. And I get a sense that the currents in the earth are changing. You know, the energies are changing, and we are so being called to be in a location that totally and utterly supports our energy field and allows us to come home, to unpack our energy field and be able to anchor that point of light. So the base underneath the soles of our feet. And my sense is that the Earth Star currently is sitting about 3 feet under the soles of our feet. And she forms the first of the key points where we can anchor into the earth energies. The one below that is the Gaia Gateway, and she sits, it's like a cup and saucer, the two sit together. And above that sits the Soul Star and the Stellar Gateway, and these create envelopes of light around us that allow us to develop the diamond light within the heart field, and really light at a different level the Soul Star, the Heart Star, and the Earth Star. And I'm really excited about being able to bring another level of the teaching when I've done this next phase of the work for myself. The absolute guidance is that the understanding of this envelope of light is being shown me at another level, so that I am well prepared for my own move, but also, of course, how I'm able to share that with you all to enhance and strengthen your journey as well. The more we're able to come into this alignment, the more we can bring heaven on earth, the more we are anchor points for that light template onto the earth plane. What I've also been shown through my own journey this last month is that in the losing or the someone passing on from what is a known framework for our lives, which is what I experienced with my ex-husband passing, was the reflection and the review of the nature of relationships around us and how they are all cosmic mirrors of our own internal relationship with the threefold flame of the heart, the higher heart chakra, and the threefold flame of love, wisdom, and power. What each relationship, each connection that we have in our lives will illuminate for us how aligned we are with those three energies. What the balance is, what the dance is between those three energies. And those three energies need to be in balance to combine for the flame of the heart to be fully illuminated. And it's just been fascinating for me, humbling actually, to have another flavour of what the key relationships in my life have been here to illuminate for me. You know, when we look at challenges in our relationships, of course it is never about the other. It's about what that illuminates for us. And of course that is the place where our inner work has to be, where the work on the inner temple, the inner rose temple, allows us to open to the heart, open our hearts to life, and work through the issues that we've actually come here to transcend, to transmute into the gold. This is pure inner alchemy, and that's absolutely what the rose and her wisdom offers us. All of the roses in the oracle deck, as you know, have got different messages for us, and they can way show us into that place of transformation. So I've been doing quite a lot of work with this beautiful Earth Star rose in this last week in particular. And Lisa, who's on the call, will probably remember, and Renee, if she tunes in at some point, will also remember that this particular rose spoke to me when we were on a trip to Sedona in Arizona 18 months ago. And we'd gone at the end of the trip to a shopping mall, a small development in the middle of Sedona, and I'd left my big camera. Hi Renee, hi. So yeah, I'd left my big camera, my SLR, which all of the rest of the roses in the set had been photographed through the lens of. I'd left this in the back of the car that we'd hired, and we'd gone into this shopping place and walking around the little boutique shops that were, artisan shops that were in this place in the centre of Sedona. And lo and behold, we walked into one area where there was a rose garden and beautiful statues of goddesses and divine feminine energies. There was a Kuan Yin, and there was a white buffalo calf woman. There were, just beautiful, beautiful images in statue form in this garden. But this one rose winked at me in the middle of the rose bed, and my immediate thought was, I'll go back to the car and get my camera. And I thought, gosh, no, it's up in the car park. It's going to be a hassle for everybody. Renee's got the key. We won't, I don't want to bother her with that. And I thought that I'd completed the set. I'd completed the Rose Oracle deck. It had been published, It didn't cross my mind that there were other roses to come through. So I just got my iPad out and I thought, I'll just photograph these roses on my iPad. And then, of course, got back home. And, in the normal fashion of the roses, there's this whispered message, and there's 4 more of us that are ready to come through. And it was like, okay, there's the one that is part of this set that has got a story with her, but she was connected into the magical earth temple, this sacred temple, which is, for me, was what I experienced as soon as we drove in to Sedona. It wasn't a polarized masculine feminine vortex energy. It was a sacred temple where the masculine feminine energies wove and danced all the way through the space. So there we go. There's the little story about the Earth Star Rose, and I will be talking more about her because she is really coming forward along with the other cosmic roses that are creating a very, very strong template for us to work with in the coming time with the roses. So, what might the roses have for us as a wisdom offering today? So, are you drawn to rose card 1? Are you drawn to rose card 2? Or are you drawn to rose card 3? And you'll notice I've had fun drawing the numbers reversed. Anyway, so just have a quick tune in and just see which one of these rose energies speaks to you for this time. And of course we know that they all work together, so you may have one that calls you, but there may be a flavour of the other roses that has a message for you as well. So, if you were drawn to Rose card 1, she is Rose Angel 11. Now, Rose Angel 11 is the golden heart. She is the rose that opens to invite us in when we have worked through the 5 wounds to love of abandonment, betrayal, denial, judgment and separation. When we've harnessed through our consciousness, through our awareness, the jewels of self-love, self-value, self-esteem, so that's base chakra, the jewel of trust from the solar plexus, the jewel of truth from the throat, the jewel of forgiveness through the third eye, and the jewel of surrender with the crown. So this particular rose, she says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and end of your search, and I hand you the golden key. So if you're drawn to Rose Card 1, there is something here about a key or a code that you've been given through an insight, through something that has come up in your pathway in this last few weeks. Or she's inviting you to explore the fact that actually the golden heart, the golden light body, activating that gold within is the only place we need to go. All of our work is an inside job. The work that we need to do is mirrored in our external world, but anything that is requiring shift is worked from within. There was an interesting, I'm part of a flow group in a group that's working within the UK and that's being masterminded by Rachel Elnor. And one of the postings on that group was a series of videos that were recorded with Dr. Hugh Len. And he was the man that did the work that developed Ho'oponopono. And it was really fascinating. I'd never seen him in a recording, actually speaking about his work. And this whole place of, that question of what am I experiencing on the outer world, and where is that mirroring work that needs to be done within me? If this is in this present moment, this now moment, if that is all that there is, that we have control over or we have mastery over, this is the only place that we can come into our own inner work through what we're experiencing outside. So here she is. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and end of your search, and I hand you the golden key. And that golden key is absolutely the key in the code that enables us to unlock some of the challenges that we might be experiencing. So, if you chose Rose Card 2, she is Rose Angel 6. And Rose Angel 6 is one of the Rose Angels that sits on the throat. And this is the place of having the courage to speak our truth. And I really I struggle with these words of, well, I'm just speaking my truth, because this is so what we need to do, but it's often put out there as an excuse for a sharing that is not necessarily in a heartfelt way. So what this rose feels to me to be calling us to is that taking time to go back within. So you're coming back within to reference what it is that's being triggered for you, what it is that's coming up for illumination and for right sharing. When the voice and speaking and sharing from that perspective, once our words are out there, they cannot be taken back. Words have energy. Words have the power to harm or heal. And this place of being absolutely congruent with ourselves and having taken that nanosecond to go, is this a really an aligned sharing here, or am I just venting? So this rose is really calling us to be in truth. She's really calling us to be crystal clear about what it is that we're wishing to say, what is needing to be shared, what is needing to be said at this moment. And she is the jewel of this gift of being able to be in right expression. And we know when we have been totally clear about what we're being called inside, when there's an energy charge inside to express ourselves, once that is shared, there is an expansion of the energy field. This is how we know when something that we have felt inside is in alignment to have been shared in the way that it has. So here she is. She's Rose card 2. Powerful way shower for expression. And if you chose Rose card 3, she is Rose Angel 1. Now it's really interesting. All 3 of the roses this time have been Rose Angels. And they are the absolute pivot. They're the pivot point in the whole of the Oracle deck. You know, the 5 different sets. The Rose 1 that aligns as above, so below, clearing and aligning the chakras. It's an energy healing, vibrational medicine grid. Rose 2, which aligns and balances the right and left hemispheres of the brain, bringing a balance between our masculine, feminine, inner dynamic that activates the golden flame and the heart. This is Rose 3. These are the 11 roses that are the transformers for these 5 wounds to love. So what we've got with this rose is the rose of surrender, and she sits on the crown. This rose is almost like she sits like this. Her golden heart is open. You know, so many of the roses are closed, or there's a more complexity of them. This rose is absolutely open. You can see her golden heart. You can see that sort of the way that the petals cup that golden heart. And this is one of the few roses that comes with buds. You know, this is teamwork. It's family. It's tribe. It's about opening to that higher soul self and bringing that higher aligned energy down through the body, and knowing through that actually we attract those around us that are truly in a frequency alignment with us. And they're the ones that can see us. They're the ones that are truly our tribe. So beautiful energy to have selected if you chose Rose card 3. There is this real place of connection. Hi Sass, hi Julia, hi Sarah. This is powerful calling to not tread an alone path from here. This is about co-creation. This is about knowing, you know, our sacred sister circle, knowing the other Rose sisters, knowing where we can go for support, knowing those that will truly see us and really honour the path that we're taking in our own journey to really fully activate this 5D heart field. So, our 3 roses. Rose Angel 11. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and end of your search. And I hand you the golden key. Ah, hi Lisa. Yeah, Rose card 3. The connecting and being with those that really resonate with the truth of your heart, the frequency that you've come to bring and to share with others. Lisa, for those that don't know Lisa, she has a place in New Jersey. I think it's Andover, New Jersey, but it's called the Awakened Rose. And Lisa does sound healing, beautiful, beautiful artwork, and has journeyed with me with the roses. So, yeah, rose card 2, this place of the vibration of the throat, knowing the power of our voice to transform, to heal, to express. So if you chose rose card 2, you're really being called to focus on your expression. What is your right expression now? You know, having gone through these eclipses and moving more into the energy of the year, is there a shift that's going on here? Is there something else that's calling? And rose card 3, this place of, you know, the connection to the tribe, connection to those that really resonate. We need to have those around us that are part of our connection. It isn't a solo journey. You know, this is where we can co-create and support each and every one of us into this place of this awakened and illuminated heart field, which is absolutely what the roses came to do when they started to activate for me in 210. So this calling to love, this calling to this place of unconditional love, is the calling of the rose. And she's calling us strongly and loudly now to really fully activate. And as I was talking about earlier, the cosmic roses, and particularly this Earth Star rose that is really calling us down. Ah, fabulous. Thank you, Kate. So we have somebody that's new with us today, and she was drawn to rose card 3. Beautiful. So anyway, I'm really hope that you've found some value in the rose reading today. And I've got some new pieces, new things that are coming up in the offerings, and some new online classes too. Because of the variability of my own location with the Rose Temple just now, I'm really feeling that there are some really powerful Rose online classes that I can offer that can help us to work with these cosmic roses, the cosmic template that allows us to open up this heart star and work with the energies of the threefold flame, you know, the love, wisdom, power. These are the key co-creative energies that are really going to help us move and into this next phase, but stabilized and with that real sense of the Rose Temple within, that this is a sanctuary for us, as well as the physical place that we rest in. So, until next, with much love and rosy blessings, and if you're in the UK and you're in the snow zone, take care, stay warm, and I believe that the Rose Sisters in New Jersey are also in the snow zone today as well. So anyway, wonderful. I shall look forward to connecting again soon. Much love. Bye for now. Bye.